Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's 11:53 a.m. New Mexico time, and came right across into New Mexico, no problems at all. And what I wanted to talk about, I'll give you the good news. Well, it's good news and bad news depending on how you look at it. What did I forget? Oh, my seatbelt. Hang on. Damn dinging thing. The dinger is on. Anyway, hang on. Let me do my seatbelt. Oh, except for that one thing, I was perfect. So anyway, here we go. It's going to bounce a little bit while I get up here on the highway. This is not the smoothest place in the world. Okay, here we go. Yeah, my Cacica's still back there. Yeah, they have these grooves in the road right there where if you go off the road, it makes a noise. But anyway, enough said. What I want you to do, first of all, I'll tell you why. Let me tell you why I want you to do something for me. About 45 minutes ago, I thought, well, I'd go ahead and check with the water department in Capitan, New Mexico, the village of Capitan, New Mexico, and put them on notice that I've got my check ready to put into their deposit box outside because the inside's not open. That's all over the U.S. right now. This is March the 31st, 2020. And anyway, so I called and got the girl on the phone, the water department, and told her I was going to be there about 1:30, and I'd put the check in there and was going to try to find out when they could do the hookup. We're not doing new hookups anymore. I said, pardon me? We're not doing new hookups. As of this morning, we're not doing new hookups. And I said, well, whose decision was that? The Health Department of New Mexico issued an order that there can be no new water hookups in the whole state. Now, in my opinion, of course, I haven't checked it out. If you believe that, you believe in the tooth fairy. All right. I mean, I tried to call the Health Department of New Mexico. Of course, couldn't get through, but I don't have time to get on my laptop right now and check it out. But if some of you guys can find something about an order from the Health Department of New Mexico related to residential water hookups or new water hookups anywhere in New Mexico, shoot me an email to rusty78609@yahoo.com. Why? Because I want to find out if that's real. You know what I mean? Or are they just jerking me around? You know what I mean? And why would they do that? I don't know, man. I mean, people do the craziest thing. I believe them. I just don't. The fact that it's just coincidental that, I had talked to them last week, everything's good to go. I said, well, I'll mail the check. And then it occurred to me that I might beat the check here. So I said, well, no, I'll just bring it with me and I'll be there the end of the month, which is today. Okay. And I'm going to be there. And, and then all of a sudden, as of today, see, if I'd have been there yesterday, they'd have hooked it up. Huh? Hello. But anyway, for those of you that can do stuff like that, check it out. But anyway, whenever a door closes, always remember a window opens, okay? In other words, you're never trapped, okay? It's like stepping on a piece of ice. So, assumption's the mother of all mistakes, but assuming that what I was told is correct, that the health department did issue that order, for what reason I cannot imagine. I don't even want to think about it. But assuming that's legit, then the window of opportunity opens for me to save some money, okay? Because it's going to be $74 a month for water and trash and sewer. And do I need it? Not really. I've lived without it many, 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 many times. And and I've got my trike, my electric trike, which I can easily convert into a water truck, because I can just go get water with my electric trike and put it in that little old basket in front and back, bring it to my RV every day and reload with water. I use about, if I'm frugal, I can get by, comfortably with 3 gallons a day, 1 for drinking, two for other things, 1 for a shower and then 1 for other stuff. So 3 gallons a day total will work for me fine. Is that a problem? No. And I have power there at the lot. Fortunately, I got that in. But anyway, the purpose of the video is just to see if somebody can find out if that health order from the health department in New Mexico is legitimate, and if you can give me a link to whatever you find, I would sincerely appreciate that, because I need to know who to follow up with or how to follow up to find out when I will be able to hook up, because I asked them at the water department, they said they had no control or blah, blah, blah. Of course, that's the ultimate cop-out. I don't know anything, man. I don't know. Okay, I understand that. And, of course, they do know, but be that as it may, that's life. That's just life. Deal with it. So, what else can I say? It's been a good drive. I stopped in, I believe it was Plains, Texas, and got me a great breakfast burrito. I went in this little Mexican restaurant, you hear me? Yeah, they didn't have any problem with that. And I've stopped to get gas. Nobody's wearing gloves. Nobody's wearing gas mask or anything. What the hell? What is it? We live in 3 different worlds or something? But anyway, enough said. Moving on along. But I went in this little place and said I'd like to get a breakfast burrito, chorizo, beans and eggs. Chorizo is Mexican sausage. And the guy said, sure, yeah, we got it. And so, yeah, I was looking right in the kitchen, just a little small building about maybe 12 feet wide and 20 feet long, something like that. And anyway, he goes in, he pulls a big tortilla about, I'm going to guess 12 to 14 inches in diameter, huge tortilla, flour tortilla, and, flour tortilla. And yeah, he cracks the eggs open, puts them on the grill, and, has some pot of refried beans, and, slapped it together, and chorizo and egg. Yeah, it was delicious. It was. And I also made me a mixed drink with, I went to a gas station, filled up. Gas was $1.99 a gallon. That's the cheapest I've seen out here. And I got me a Dr. Pepper, and I mixed in some Big Red, and stirred it around. Yeah, I do that about 3 times a year. And they had the good ice, the kind of, not the big chunks, the soft ice, you know what I mean? Oh, it was, with my breakfast burrito, it was delicious. But the window that's opening is saving $70 a month for 6 months, plus not having to pay the $100 to connect and $100 to disconnect every time I come out here. So that's the window of opportunity that's open. And also another window of opportunity that's open is the visible wireless hotspot. I was told, and everybody else has been told, as far as I can tell, that it only supports one device, the hotspot feature on the visible wireless service. It's not correct, because at the 2 days that I was at Lake Colorado City State Park in Texas, I had my Google Home device on, my laptop on, one phone was on, all connected to the hotspot. I was using all of them basically at the same time. Not a problem. Speeds were excellent. Of course, that's one of the variables. If you've got a good connection, I guess it all works. But so that's 2 windows that have opened, and 1 window's closed, and that's the water and septic and trash. Is that a big issue to me? Not really. And the more I think about it, I'm not going to push it. But I would like to confirm that it's legitimate and it's just not some local thing that's, somebody's just assuming some authority that maybe they shouldn't. And but be that as it may, that's all I want to say. This is New Mexico, as far as you can see on both sides, and all of this land, a lot of this land, in fact, I'm not sure about right here, it could be, but some of this land, or most of this land in this area, is public land, Bureau of Land Management land. You can actually go out there and camp. And I notice there's a lot of oil and gas on this land. And I'm wondering, I guess that just pours into the Bureau of Land Management coffers. Yeah, this is all Bureau of Land Management. I just saw a brown sign, so that's what it is. But having said that, what else can I say? Yeah, we're about to, let's see what time it is. Yeah, it's 12:03. What is this? Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Time? And we'll be there in about 2 hours. So yeah, we're cruising along about 63 miles an hour. Got a great Verizon signal, and so I'm going to go ahead and try to upload this video. And let me do the thumbs up stuff. Thumbs up, where am I at? Thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products. It won't be in this video because I don't have the link. I don't have a way to do the link on the phone, or I haven't figured it out yet. So just go to another video and use the link and buy about $1 million worth of stuff, and we'll be good to go. What else? Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, stand guard over your mind. And boy, I'm telling you, you got to work on the negativity, because see, I could have let that get me down, kind of push me off the cliff about the water. But no. My immediate thought was, okay, that door closed, what's opening? You got me? That's just the way I think. Now, a lot of people would do differently, but that's the way I think. Okay, that opportunity's gone. Now, where is the opportunity? Where'd it go? It's here somewhere. And what it is I went from them not hooking the water up to saving money. Was that fine? Yeah, I can do that all day long. Because if I haul bottled water, even at 30 cents a gallon at the local little store where they have the filtered water, you put in a nickel and a quarter and it fills up your thing, or Walmart, it's about 30-35 cents a gallon. What is that? $12 a month, roughly? Let me think about that. That would be, let's say 4 gallons a day, $1.20, it'd be about $36 a month. That's half the water bill, okay? Yeah. Not only that, it's probably better water. But anyway, having said that, guys, adios amigos. Bye-bye.